Apologize, friend. This part 2, the gift of Yah works. I'm gonna get right into it because this is a very important video right here. I must continue off with, brother. So you got to go back and read part 1 to see where I'm going with this because it's so important. I'm showing you at this time, brother and sister, how we return it back to Yah and how we going home. Because in all of Yah works for our last days will be given to you by the servants of Yah. Yes, the one He chose right here to gather His people. I'm showing our exit way out of captivity, brothers and sisters, and the time the curse is being removed off of us as we obey Yah. All those who willing, it all comes from that you be willing to obey Yah. Those who are not willing will die with their enemy, brothers and sisters, serving their enemy, giving all of their gifts to the enemy. And you can see this in this video if somebody don't call me and cut me off. So with that, brothers, let's get into it. Isaiah right here, chapter 11. It's very important at 10. Focus on this family real quick. It said, in that day, he who created the royal dynasty of David, they got a seed to show you what it really means. Right here, it's a seed, literally. The root of Jesse. Possibly. The meaning is the heirs of David royal line. And that's exactly what it is. Right here, let's go back and read it. It said, in that day, he who created the royal line of dynasty of David, which is the seed of David, will be a banner, see, of salvation to all the world. Who is that seed of David? I'll show you right here. The royal line of David will be cut off, chopped down like a tree, but from the stump will grow a shoot. Yes, a new branch from the old root. See, right here, they got a B right here. It's talking about right here. The Messiah, see? So the Messiah is the one who's going to lead us in the land, as I continue right here. Will be a banner of salvation. See, a sign of salvation. A banner means sign, flag of salvation to all the world. The nation will rally to him. See that? The nation will rally and aid him. For the land where he lives will be a glorious place. I got to stop because one thing is very important. See, it say that for the land where he lives, see the word S with lives would mean wherever he lives will be a wonderful place. Because one thing, he's going to be surrounded by all those willing to serve Yah. So let me continue. So that's very important. Where he lives will be a glorious place. This is even before we get in the land. You're going to see that. It's at that time, Yah will bring back a remnant of his people for the second time. You see that? Sure, he's not living inside the land yet. He's living outside the land. The Messiah. That will be a sign of salvation to all the world to see. See, the nation will rally to him. For the land where he lives, see, where he lives, travel to the live, will be a glorious place. At that time, see, it's at that time, Yah will bring back a remnant of his people for the second time, returning them to the land of Yashael Yah, from Assyria, the up and lower Egypt, Ethiopia, Elam, Babylonia, Hamath, and all the distant coastline. You get that? It says he will raise a flag among the nations. You see that? Among the nations. For them to rally to. You get that? He's going to be among the nations for them to rally to. See, among the nation where he lives, as he travels, the people going to gather to him. See, he will raise a flag among the nations for them to rally to. He will gather the scattered Yashael Yah from the ends of the earth, from all around the earth. Wherever the Messiah dwells, you will gather to him. That's what y'all telling you. Right here, family. It's at last, the jealousy between Yashael Yah and Yah will end. And they will not fight each other anymore. Together they will fly against the... See, it said together they will fly against the nations. See, it's more than one nation possessing their land, our land, on the east and on the west, uniting forces to destroy, and they will occupy the nation of Edom as well. And Moab, and Ammon. These are the words of Yah. I'm showing you, brothers and sisters, the pattern of Yah. I'm showing you every step of the way, wherever the Messiah dwells, we're going to gather to the Messiah. Yah telling you that right there. It's going to be a wonderful place wherever the Messiah move his feet. The land is right here. These are the words of Yah. So you can know the word. The Messiah is going to be among us. The Messiah is the one gathering us. All don't know this, brothers and sisters. Before we ever step foot in that land, he's going to gather us, because right now, who occupy our land? The nations occupy our lands. See? The land of Yashael, the one they call Israel, is just not our land. The land of Edom, where the Arabs stay at, is our land. Jordan is our land. Where Ammon and Moab, that's our land. That's our additional land to the land what they call Israel today. Brothers, what I'm showing you today. So these are the important things. So let me get back here, and before I get deep into my heart of my message, show you the gift of Yah, the works of Yah, and all the gifts he gave you for the purpose to serve him. But right now, what are you doing now? Our nation doing that is serving with all of their gifts and ability Yah gave them, the other nations. That's why we don't have our kingdom. That's why we don't have order. Many people talk about order. Many people claim knowledge, go to college. But all those colleges and your abilities, your articulate you are. So articulate you are, eloquent speakers you are. The gathering, you can gather people, don't mean nothing if you don't serve Yah and the works of Yah. It's only one work of Yah is going out that is true and pure today. And that's going to be pure. And I'm talking to you. I'm calling you to the real work of Yah, the Liyah, the work of Yah, the gathering of our people, the rally of our people to one. Brothers and sisters, it's right here. It says, in that day, he who created the royal dynasty of David will be a banner of salvation to all the world. The nation will rally to him. For the land where he lives, you see that? Will be a glorious place. And at that time, Yah will bring back a remnant of his people for the second time. See, at that time of the gathering, he is the one that's sanctioned by the will of Yah. The gathering, the call to rally, to come to him. It's right here, brothers and sisters. It said the nations will rally to him, for the land where he lives will be a glorious place. At that time, Yah will bring back a remnant of his people for the second time, returning them to the land of Yashael. Let me go there real quick. He will raise a flag, see that, among the nations, for them to rally to. He will gather the scattered Yashael from the ends of the earth. Plain and simple. Why will you fight against Yah, family? Many of you do, as I'm going to turn to Exodus to show you. In Exodus chapter 35, verse 1, I'm going to read the whole thing of chapter 35 to show you that those who had a willing heart to obey Yah. This is what we do. This is what we done, brothers and sisters. Let me get to Exodus 35 real quick, brother. I pray, and I hope nobody don't call me, but if they do, because that part is out of my control. I hope they don't before I get this video out. Right here, and finish it up. Right here, I'm going to get right into it. 35. Let me give me some lighting real quick so I can get into it, brothers and sisters. It says right here. It says, now Moshe called a meeting of all the people and told them, these are the laws of Yah. You must obey. Work 6 days only. 7 days is a day of solemn rest, a Kodesh day to use to worship Yah. Anyone working on that day must die. You see how it is? When the keeping of the Sabbath be reinstituted by the priest. Just how serves. You can't do your own work on the Sabbath. That many people keep their own Sabbath today. If they need some milk or what, they're running going to get the milk or whatever and get it on their own Sabbath. When it's reinstituted, you cannot. But let me go on. It said, don't even light fire in your homes that day. It said, then Moshe said to all the people, this is what Yah has commanded all of you who want to. They got wish to. All those, see, it said those who want to. And that's what I'm calling all those who want to serve Yah. Want to rally with me. to be free by Yah. And all those with generous hearts may bring thee offerings to Yah. Gold, silver, bronze, blue, purple, scarlet, clothes made of fine twined linen or goat's head, tan, ram skins, especially treated goat skins, acacia wood, olive oil for the lamps, spices for the anointing oil, and for the incense, onyx stones, and stones to use for the ephah and the chest piece. Come, all of you who are skilled craftsmen, having a special talent, and construct with what Yah has commanded us, the tabernacle tent, and it covering, the clamps, the frames, the bars, the pillar, and base. See, back in the day, brothers and sisters, our nation had these things. Allah allowed them to possess these things. He gave it to them. He allowed them to accumulate these things. The same thing applied today. In captivity, Y'all allowed you to accumulate money, wealth. Now I'm calling you to come. I said, send some money of your money. So I can get the land. You can come, bring all your talents. We're going to build wherever we go to gather y'all people until we leave this place. Once we gather enough and we have all we need, and that other door be open when the nation's going to come. Y'all said they're going to rally. The nation's going to rally and help us. The scriptures show you this. To get back home on the East Coast and gather with the rest of our nation. And then we're going to go in and possess that land. But before then, wherever, it's a glorious place where, in the land where the Messiah dwells. I'm showing you the ways of Yah and how our people always done it. Yah gave it, allowed you to accumulate wealth. Or whatever you have to give to the works of Yah. Moshe gave them the words of Yah. The people who was willing, I'm asking only those who willing, I'm not mad at nobody. This is how important it is for you to learn the ways of Yah and how we always done it. He allowed you to accumulate whatever you have. Family. But I'm only asking those who have this heart after Yah. Who love Yah. Because I don't want nobody around me do not love Yah and do it with unwilling heart towards Yah. Because he's going to reject you. And you will not be pleased. You will always find a reason. Because see, when Abiyah moved them, and he told them to go this place and that place, and he tested them. Sometimes he didn't give them water right away. He didn't give them food right away. And then some bucked up against Moshe, but they did it against Yah. Because Yah the one told Moshe when to move and go. So these are things we got to know and watch out for. Because everything ain't going to be perfect like the way you want it to be. In the beginning, we got to watch when Yah bless and see if Yah testing us, see. He said, until we get home, brothers and sisters, and build. When we get home, we got to build. See, all the way going home, we're not gonna be living in fine houses. We're gonna do it. Another scripture shows we're gonna be dwelling in tents. So you got to get your mind prepared for all of these things, Fanny. If you don't want these things, and you say, I love where I live at now on my block, you're gonna die on that block. So let me get in my message. Because it's very important, but I had to stop right there to point these things to you. So right here, this is what our family done, and how they act of love and care for y'all work. That was just for them to bless them. So he said right here, and then we continue to onyx stones and stones to be used for the ephah, the chapter. I read that. It said, come all of you who are skilled, craftsmen, having special talents, and construct what Barah has commanded us. The tabernacle tent and its coverings, the clamps, the frames, the bars, the pillars, the bases, the ark and its poles, the place of mercy, the veil to enclose the Kodesh place, the tabernacle, its carrying poles, and all of its utensils, the bread of the present, lamp holders with lamps and oil, the incense, the altar, and its carrying poles. Let me continue. Here, it's the anointing oil, the sweet incense, the curtains for the doors of the tabernacle, the altar for the burnt offerings, the bronze grating of the altar, and in the carrying poles, the utensil, the basin with its pedestal, the drapes for all the walls of the courts, the pillars and of the basin, and of their bases, on the drapes for all the entrance to the courts, the poles of the tabernacle court, and their cords, the beautiful clothing for the priests to be used when ministering in the Kodesh place, the Kodesh garments for Aaron and the priests, and for his sons. It says, so all the people went to their tents and prepared their gifts. See that? Those whose hearts were stirred by Barah's spirit returned with their offering. See that? The spirit was when Moshe told them the instructions of Yah. See, the instructions of Yah is the spirit. That's how you know. See, if Moshe never told them, their spirit would not be stirred because they have no knowledge of Yah. What Yah said, see, Yah, they had to go home and think about this. And their spirit that got into their mind what Moshe told them, the knowledge of Yah, they thought about this. And they done it. See, right there, let me keep going, brothers and sisters. See, let me keep going, because and those whose hearts were stirred by Barah's spirit, see, knowledge, returned with their offerings of materials for the tabernacle and its equipment, and for the Kodesh garments. Both men and women came, all who were willing-hearted. That's what it's all about, brothers. I'm only calling those who willing heart. I don't want nobody that don't have unwilling heart, a grudging heart, unwilling heart. Because you will never be pleased with Yah. You always try to fight against Yah. And then you'll fight against Yah people and always trying to stir up a fight like they done. That's how Moshe got angry, because he saw all of this among our people, brothers and sisters. I only want the willing hearts, because the willing hearts is the only one going to be able to please Yah around me. That's why y'all said the place where the Messiah dwells is going to be glorious, a wonderful place. See, I see these things. I know these things. Brothers and sisters, y'all reveal these things to me by His word. Everything comes through the words of Yah, the knowledge of Yah. It's that both men and women came who were willing-hearted. They brought to Yah. See how the kingdom of Yah was being made? Yah allow us to get these things for the purpose for our kingdom. I'm telling you to build yourselves. I'm showing you to build your own kingdom. I'm showing you how our kingdom always flourished. When we did flourish by the obedience of Yah. Yah told them what to do. He told Moshe. Moshe told them. Those who understood and had that spirit, after Yah obeyed Yah, had a willing heart to obey Yah's spirit. All in our nation not going to obey Yah. You're going to see that. And a lot of you know that. So right here, if you want something, you got to give something. If you want it, you got to turn and obey Yah. The kingdom is not going to be just given to you. Brothers and sisters, even the kingdom be given to you, you got to do something to sustain the kingdom. All the materials came from our hands when we first got started. But Yah allowed us to obtain these things. Yah allowed you to obtain money and gave you abilities. But allow you to use your own abilities. And I always talk about the enemy killing you. But you go and take all your abilities and strengths and give it to this enemy. They're not satisfied. They will never love you. Long as Yah said there's your enemy, they will never love you. But you give all your energy to them. All your efforts. They seek after you and destroy you while you give unto them. And then I give you the true ways of Yah. I'm taking you now back to how we done it and how we flourished. And it came above all the kingdoms of the earth at that time. And we're going to do it again, brothers and sisters, by the remnant that obey Yah. And that's what I'm calling. To come to me now. And I'm showing you what we must do. You must be given, that it be given unto you. Pressed down, shaken together. I hate to say it like the Christian, but that's a true statement. They had to give what Yah gave to them. Even in the works, brothers and sisters, we got to go there, and that's what we'll start on a piece of land for nothing. We'll bring it up until we leave this land. And we're going to build and gather. The purpose is to gather our people, the remnant. I show the rallying. I show you through the right. These are not my words I give unto you. The words I give unto you are the words of Yah. But those who are willing will obey. So, Yah. So right here, long as you take family, long this kingdom wait for you. I'm showing now how we always done. It's the other brought silver and bronze, as this verse 24. Other brought silver and bronze as their offerings to Yah, and some brought the acacia wood needed in the construction. The woman skilled in sewing and spinning prepared blue, purple, and scarlet threads and cloth and fine twined linen and brought them in. Some other women gladly used their special skills to spin the goat's head into cloth. See, this show you right now. Everybody got their own different skills what Abiyah gave them. Just cause the Messiah, I'm not particularly on the Messiah, is the Messiah. That don't mean he got to have all the skills and ability. He's the servant of Yah. He's the spokesman of Yah. To call everybody else to action, to rally, to get organized. Bring all of your skills. It's offices for everybody. Those who have know these skills will take the lead in the buildings, in the constructing of all the things that need to be done, brothers and sisters. That's why I'll give you these knowledges for brothers and sisters. Let's keep going. It's a special skill to spin. We work together as a family. I'm showing you how they did it. The goat head into cloth. The leaders brought oxen stone to be used for the ephah and the chest piece, and spices and oil for the light and for compound and anointing oil and the sweet incense. So the people of Yashael, every man and woman who wanted to assist in the work, see, it's the work given to them by Yah, see, given to them by Yah, command to Moshe, brought their free will offering to him. Since the free will offering, brother, that you do, they brought it to Moshe. Now I'm telling you, bring your free will offering to me. I'm going to have a donation site. I'm going to get the land for us. And then we come and build on the land until we leave and gather with the rest of the people. I'm giving you the orders of Yah. So I'm going to have the donations, whatever you desire in your heart to give, to build. Right here, it said, brought their free will offering to him. And Moshe told them, Yah has specifically appointed Bezalel, the son of Uri, and grandson of Hur, of the tribe of Yad, as a general